Good morning. So we have just finished our Saturday morning sessions. We had stretch this morning, followed by our technique and work at your own pace workout, which is a really important one to go over the technique from time to time just to make sure that you're doing it safely and effectively with the exercises. Now, anyway, give me a hello if you are coming in. Let me know you are watching. Morning, Isabel. So I had a few questions about our free 5-day Kickstart, which is beginning on Monday, by the way. Link will be in the description if you want more info on that. Morning, Marie. Give me a hello if you're coming in. Now, I had a question about, I'm not sure I'll be able to do it all in terms of like time, or I've got stuff coming up. And I just want to say now that one question is often the reason why sometimes we can't do or get the results that we want. And I'll give you an example of this. For example, the workouts are 10 minutes a day that we send. Do you have to do them all? No. Do you have to do the task that I set every day? No. I mean, if you want to get more out of it, you want to get the best results possible out of it, if you meet me halfway and show up and do it, you will get great results. The task is about a 5-minute video. I'll be explaining it in 5 minutes and giving you the worksheet to go away and do to help with the nutrition, help get a handle on your snacking, get kind of out of our own head sometimes and kickstart that motivation. The exercise, 10 minutes a day, some of which you can do from laying down, some of which you can do seated, some no floor, so you can adapt it for you. So it might be that you find your one workout, and you can ask me questions on this, that suits you better, and you do that one. Now, if you can't do it all, remember that you can always do one thing. If you can't do it all, you can do one thing. So I had a chat with someone earlier. Great stuff, Michelle. Excited to get you started. So I had a chat with someone earlier and they said they weren't sure how much they could do. And I just said, that's fine. What's the minimum you could commit to time-wise? And they said, well, I might have 10 minutes here and there. And I said, if here and there means once a week, that's great. That's one workout more than last week. That's 10-minute workout you can do. Which day do you want to do it? All right, I'll do it with Monday. Okay, do Monday. If you fancy doing Tuesday, do Tuesday. No pressure if you don't do it. Worst case, she's done one more workout than last week. It's 100% improvement. And when you look at it like that, that is the small steps that help you carry on and do it, rather than this perfection mindset. And I get it. Like, I'm speaking from experience when I say that I don't beat myself up for not being better. And I think it's just human nature that we want to be better. And I think that's a good thing. But it's acknowledging better at the expense of what? So I could be better at X, Y, and Z, but if it's the expense of being better, like a worse dad or whatever, then I'm not sure the trade-off is there. And we could go into all sorts of avenues with this. But my point here is that you can always, if you can't do everything, you can always do something. So then you've got to get clear on what the minimum amount you're willing to do is, and then commit to that one thing. Don't worry about the next day, the next time, or anything like that. Just commit to that one thing. Okay? Now, I want to touch on a post I shared yesterday. So it's from Belinda. Belinda is, I believe, 8 weeks in. Now, she shared a post yesterday, and I ended up sharing it on my Facebook for the reason, and this might sound weird, so she did her check-in, and she posts it every week, like her weekly check-in results, so they're on Facebook. It's good accountability. And she lost 0 pounds this week. She lost 0 inches. And you might think, oh, that's a failure or whatever. But here's the thing. In 8 weeks, she's lost 16 pounds and 19.5 inches, okay? Now, not everyone will get them results. That's not the right goal for everyone. But what I want you to consider here is that how you respond to weeks like that, plateaus, slowing down, will pretty much dictate your results. And I know most of us know this, but the thing is, when you look at weight, when you look at inches, it is never linear. It will never just go down like this. Like, otherwise, everyone would just get to their result and it would be done. Now, it might be linear if you do something really drastic. But again, you've got to look at what's important to you right now. If it's drastic, is it drastic at the expense of being social with your family? Like, for example, we had our live cooking event last night in our group. We had a tapas evening. Bea, one of the ladies, led the tapas evening. Is it at the expense of having family evenings like that? Showing, family, eating with your family, which psychosocially is a very healthy thing to do. Especially me with kids, young girls. You look at social media today. Does that worry me? Maybe a little bit. Some of the stuff they're going to see, especially coming from me, who's had an eating disorder myself. I guess I'm a little bit more, looking at messages and maybe thinking, morning Lisa, morning Caroline, thinking, is that sending the right message? Now, so when you look at Belinda's results, she lost 0 pounds and 0 inches this week, but her total, so she's looking back at how far she came, 16 pounds, 19.5 inches. Plus, what are the other wins? Well, fitting in, going back to work, fitting in exercise around that. It's a change. It's going to be a change. It's going to be new obstacles. What can I learn from it? When you start to ask those questions, you literally cannot lose. Because then you focus on what you can control. And then you remind yourself to take a look back at how far you've come up that mountain. Have a look at the view. And I actually think it's how you respond to these weeks that will pretty much determine your success or not. Because anyone could do well for 4, 5, 6 weeks. But be prepared for a plateau. Be prepared for that. And then just assess it when you get there. Okay, what are you willing to do? Are you happy where you are? Because sometimes when we're chasing happiness, which we are, sometimes we've got to get a balance between creating energy and protecting energy. So you might think, but exercising creates my energy, so I might go and exercise every day now. But if that means you're losing sleep, or you're not got enough time to look after your food, or you're missing out on something socially, and that doesn't make you happy, maybe you need to actually just get the balance and wait for the right time for you in that case. And that's where it's personalising it for you. Debbie said, I'm looking forward to it, quite nervous and anxious too. Yeah, I think that's a normal thing though. But just know that you're in good hands. We will go nice and slow. This is your pace is always the right pace. So I hope that helps. Remember, we have our Kickstart starting on Monday. It kicks off officially at 6 a.m. But if you do set up now and you're ready to go, I will be doing an introduction on Sunday evening. But you've got essentially closes Sunday evening because you need to be in for the introduction where I introduce how it's all going to work. Otherwise, it'll be a bit confusing for you. So the link will be in the description if you want to join us for the 5-day free Kickstart. Short 10-minute workouts, 1 task a day to help with your relationship with food, make nutrition simple, stop stopping, and hopefully leave with a plan that you feel you can do. And that's the difference. So any questions on that, let me know. Have a great weekend and speak soon. Take care.